He's here. It's a Saturday.
At last.
At last.
Yes, do that song.
The
Do it,
days
sing
have
it.
finally come.
Yes, we need that this morning.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. It's
Ooh,
been a
Lord
week.
Jesus.
It's been a week.
It's been a week.
Yes, it has.
Is it June yet? What month is
It's
it?
May. It's May. It's
What
May.
day is
It's
it?
still May.
It's still May.
It is still May.
Thank you. But anyway,
Hello,
happy
everybody.
Saturday.
Happy
I know
Saturday.
And happy Sabbath day.
Yeah.
Happy sunshiny Saturday.
Yes,
Spring is in the air.
Yeah.
I
Summer
love
is
it.
almost there.
Summer is almost there. That rhymed, didn't it?
Yeah. I can rap.
First day of summer.
June,
June.
yeah, but it's we have some really good weather now, so it's all good.
I'll take
love
this.
it.
I'll take this because they
This is
talking about
my
rain
year.
tomorrow.
It's gonna
If
rain
that's-
tomorrow.
It's gonna rain tomorrow,
Oh,
y'all. Y'all better
Mother's
take
Day,
this.
I don't
It's a
like it.
60% chance of rain.
We don't have to go
Yeah, it's gonna
anywhere.
rain.
Well, it's going to rain, but hey, it's
It rained
sunshiny
last
today.
night,
I'm going to
yeah.
accept
We're
that
gonna
because it was
split-
supposed to
yeah.
be raining, and so we're going to put that out there.
I
It's
take
gonna
it,
be
God. I'll take
sunshiny.
it.
Bright colors on
I
Sunday.
take it.
Yeah,
I know.
absolutely.
We got our Mother Day colors on.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's still a good God day. I'm Wyoming.
I am Linda.
I'm Pat.
And I'm Charlene.
And we are
Four
Four
Sisters
Sisters.
Live.
We're back together
She just messed that
again.
up.
That's right, because
We have
We've been missing. Y'all been missing.
I've been
Who
missing.
She
No.
been missing. She been missing. I've been.
everybody's been taking their own little time.
Well, I mean, you
we
gotta do what
gotta do
you gotta
that.
do.
it's the
Because
summer
we are.
months. It's time to yes.
Yeah, now how we
We're
do.
busy. We're
Family.
busy women.
And you know, we're out in the
Busy.
community, so
Yes,
you know.
we're out in the. We're doing good in the neighborhood, y'all.
We
Let
doing
y'all
good
know.
in our hood.
Yeah.
We
Right.
good today, but I love it. I love it. I love it, and it's all good because we have things going on in our lives, and we have all kind of things happening in the community.
Yes.
We're trying to be all things to other people.
Yeah.
That could be a trip.
Let me slide in, guys. I got my mic on my.
Oh, Lord.
So I got my black on today.
She get hot.
it
That's
didn't
what.
tell
wait
you
a
to
minute.
Taking it off.
She got hot. You can still take it off. You take it off and put your.
Yeah.
Stand where we just can we
stand
take,
by,
can we,
take
can
one.
we take your mic off, please?
She hot. It's getting hot in here. Yeah. Oh.
Things happen here, y'all.
Okay.
You know, we
We
live.
We are
Yeah.
real live, honey. I don't want
It's
to miss
real.
shit.
It's
Okay.
real.
we
Is
good.
that good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, now we can
Thanks,
breathe.
Stan.
The engineer, she's talking, but I
She
don't
talking, but I don't
I can't
hear.
even hear. But this
Yeah.
is Peggy.
I'm Peg. What's your
And we
name?
are
Charlie.
All right, can we start this all over again?
Okay, it's a great God day. I'm Wyoming,
I'm Linda. I'm Peg.
And I'm Charlene.
and we are
Four Sisters Live.
Woo! I just love
You see
us.
what happens when we're away.
Yeah, no, we just miss each other. We like
Just miss
kids.
each other, that's all.
Where you been, girl? What you been doing? What's up with you? But speaking
Oh,
of
that was a
what's
good
up-
side. Did you hear that? Oh my God, that was at the same time. Oh my God.
Because we
What
have
is
been,
going on?
because we have been
'Cause it's a
together
lot.
offset. You know, it's
we
like
have been together.
we've been
Yeah.
supporting
Yeah,
each
we
other's
have everything.
everything.
Yeah.
You know, so it's kind of hard. We can't all go to everything at one time, but
Yeah.
we're supporting each
But
other.
we do good.
That's what's important. You know,
Yeah.
we're at the play last night, and we missed you, but the play
Yeah,
was awesome.
I missed y'all guys
Oh,
last
yeah,
night.
yeah. Our
But
sister
you
had
was
been
with
working.
me. You
I
were with
have.
me Thursday night.
Right.
But
Oh, yeah, yeah.
overdue
Oh, yeah,
recognition
that's
art
right.
gallery.
Right.
How
Well,
was that?
Thursday.
Chocolate and conversation.
We got to talk about that on our Black History
Oh,
Month.
my
Black History
I
Month.
really
Yeah.
know you all
He
received
laid it on
someone.
us. Dr. Frazier,
I
Yeah.
couldn't take it no more. I was
I
like,
know.
I'm done. I'm like, I'm not black enough. Am I going to pass this certification to get into the nation?
it's like,
But he is a heavy man. He is just plethora of information.
yes, yes.
Just
Man of
so
wisdom,
full
I
of
tell you.
wisdom. Oh my!
Yes.
I sit
He's
under him
smooth.
for a week. I am good.
Oh,
And
let me
he's-
tell you, and that's why I love being around him because I learn something new every time.
time.
He inspires me. He gives me the energy to do exactly what I do, and I just honor this man. And I try to soak up as much as I can because he's getting up in age.
Yeah, he's
you know,
74 years
but
old.
he is a
Yeah.
living legacy.
Yeah.
You
Yes, he
understand what I'm
is. He
saying?
is.
Yes,
He
he
really
really
is.
is.
He
So
really is. Yeah.
yes,
He is
so
awesome. So we're gonna talk about him during our
Yes.
Black History time of moment in a few. But I just want to say that I think we all are doing well because guess what? We're here.
We're here.
And it's Mother's Day.
Yes,
Happy
happy
Mother's
Mother's
Day
Day
to
to
all
all
the
the
wonderful
world.
mothers.
Yes.
To my mom, I pay homage. I pay all my
Yeah.
respect and honor, love, and
Yeah.
gratitude. To my mother, Mary Satcher, Mom, you have been the best mom, and we all can say our mom's best. I
Yes,
don't think
again.
anyone cannot say, you know, people can.
We have the
and I don't
best.
understand when people don't get along with their mother.
I
just don't
can't get that.
I can't
I
understand
cannot
that.
understand
and
that.
trying to even deal with that.
Yeah.
But when you don't get along with your mother, there's something in
wrong.
your alignment that's
It's,
off.
it's in you.
There's a
in
room
your life.
for that conversation.
That's a real
I took
serious-
a class
There's a group
called
for that
Crucial Conversations, and I
Oh,
found
wow,
out
Linda.
that critical conversations, and to help me deal with
With
conversation.
personalities.
Personalities,
It's personalities,
and things,
yeah, but
so when people
still.
come at you the wrong way, there's a root, there's a reason for that way
Yeah.
deep
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's something
and
deeper
we have to
than
remember
deep.
that, when we're talking to our friends and family, there's something always
Yeah.
behind there.
Exactly, and another
Yeah.
thing I don't get how anyone, young or older, whatever, especially our young, talk back to your mom.
Yeah.
They
And
look
say
at too much
things disrespectfully
TV.
to your mom.
I can't even
Oh, and let me
We
tell
were
you.
part of the slap generation.
No.
What?
Let me tell you, there is a commercial that comes on TV.
I know which one
Oh.
you're ready to say.
Oh, what is it?
Don't patronize me. Is that
Yeah,
the one?
oh,
Yes,
that's the
I
one,
saw that
honey.
one.
I'm
I had it
ready.
in my
Saw
head
that.
to say that, and I
And it
wanted
was
to
one of
grab
our
through
black
the TV.
children.
And
I
I
said,
said, "Oh, son."
I wanted to smack that little kid.
And
Don't
how many kids
patronize
are
me.
repeating that? You hear, see how many kids are repeating that? I'm like,
oh my
I
God.
can believe
yes.
that.
my son came close. I was like, say it. Say it. The dentist will be fixing all this. Say it.
We got one for
We
you.
got a dentist in here today.
We got a
dentist in here today.
When I heard
Oh,
that in the
my
commercial,
God.
I couldn't believe that they put that on there, and our people would say
Believe it.
that. Our
Yes.
children would say that
Believe
and
it.
be disrespectful
Oh,
to
my
their
goodness.
mother like that. And I'm like,
Oh.
No, but
us-
no, I'm ready to do a campaign on that because I'm not one to
Understand that.
really go out. But that,
that
just
one is
took me
just-
over the
it's-
edge.
me.
I felt the same way, Peg.
couldn't
I was
believe
wondering
it.
how could that be something to let them
Promote.
know
Yeah.
that
To
that's
market.
not something I think
It's
we as
not
a people,
okay.
It's a people.
as a community of
Right,
people,
right.
appreciate you using our children
Right.
to be
right.
disrespectful to
Disrespectful
their
What
to
about
parents.
the
parent.
mother that got paid to have her son or daughter to have that commercial?
Okay, get
You
to the root
signed
of
up
it.
Unless you didn't get to read the fine print. Like,
Yeah.
Then there is
Oh,
fine print.
no. I was waiting for the mother to go back and snatch him
him.
up like
Right, that didn't
this
happen.
and
She didn't
shake
even
the
do
devil
that.
out
Would
of
have
his.
been a situation on TV, and then you would have heard about that one. They would have said something. You would have had all kinds of people calling in.
Yes,
So,
yes,
now,
yes.
our people may not have called in, but the other persuasions would have called in. And said, they don't be
you
doing
didn't
that.
let
How
them
you
be
know
free.
that?
Why can't they have
Ooh.
freedom of
Freedom of
Freedom of
speech.
speech, what?
I say spell it. He said don't patronize me. I say spell it.
Oh.
If you can spell it,
Real
then you
fast.
might
I was
get a
ready to turn him
conversation.
upside down, just like that, right?
But that's part of that whole conversation we're talking about. And Mother's Day and disrespect, because if you don't, there is something in the Bible that talks about long life. When you
Honor
honor
thy
thy
father
mother and thy father,
father.
that your
Yes.
days may be long upon this land.
Amen.
Amen.
And so that you
Amen.
have to take real to that. The Bible is not talking about something that's fictitious in a fairy tale.
Right,
That's true.
right.
No, it's really true because I remember being young, and I think I graduated at 17, and I went through my little troubles around that, between that time. And I remember, excuse me, I'm a religious, so I gave my life to Christ. Thank you, Lord. It's going to be over 20-some years or whatever,
Alrighty.
23 years
Awesome.
as of this month.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the revelation I got was just that scripture: honor your mother and father. And I was wondering why so many bad things has happened in my life.
Yeah.
And God had to reveal that to me, and I'm
Yeah.
like, whoa.
Yeah.
And then when I started honoring them, I stopped being like ashamed of them. Like, oh, they're so poor. Like, why don't we have a brand new station wagon? It's like that was just our mindset. I'm like, because I thought my mom was pretty bougie, but I'm like, can you go get a bougie station
But
wagon?
let them know.
Right? And so I was just
Let
like,
them know you were PK too.
and I was a PK.
PK.
So I was just like super like, what is going on? Like, this ain't lining up. Church money, car, whatever. But but the honor part of that is that when I started honoring them, and I wasn't looking at them like what they're supposed to have or what I didn't have and what they weren't doing for me, oh my God, my life
Changed.
changed.
Yeah.
And that is
Ah,
something
life
that
change.
that's
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
cosmos and the air of the spirit
Right.
begins to start
Right.
changing,
Changing.
the
Right.
world.
Yes.
That good
And
spirit
that,
start
yeah,
coming
oh yeah,
in.
that energy starts
energy,
coming
it
back
does.
because it's
Comes in.
reciprocal. So
Yeah.
it will happen. What you put out does come
It
back.
does.
It comes-
It's
it
so
does.
So you
prosperous.
got to know
Telling
that,
you.
and I can't understand. I would love for our millennials to start getting it to a degree that they can become examples of understanding
Yeah.
what
yeah.
it is to grow up, because you're going to grow up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Sooner
you're
or
going
later.
to become an adult.
Right.
And so if you don't learn now, and we are the village, so we have to help
Right.
them
Help
to
them along the
understand.
way.
And some of that stuff will stop. And you don't have to be my child to correct you.
That's right.
And you don't
If
have
you're
to
in
go
front
to
of
the
me
school
and
of hard
disrespect-
knocks because you
Yes.
can take advantage of the wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The wisdom that our parents have given us, et cetera, et cetera.
No, but they don't always have to agree.
They
but
don't.
come
Yeah.
correct
But
when
come
you
correct.
come.
That's
but
right.
come and have a discussion.
That's
And let's
right.
talk about it. I remember time we couldn't even talk about it. It is what it is.
That's
It's
what
what
it
I
is.
said.
That's
Don't
it.
question
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
And that is
Yeah.
it. Right?
That's it.
But you know
No.
what is happening
This is
is
what
the
I say
kids
do.
are being disciplined in the school, and that's not their responsibility.
No, it's
it needs to go back to the home, to
Right.
the parents,
Okay.
to do
It's their
that.
responsibility
Okay.
to raise up a child in the way it should be, and when it's
Wow.
Well,
okay.
But
Oh,
they
I
who
heard
got
that.
parents who are
Wow.
not doing their
They're
thing
not
as well,
doing it.
so they're watching and what's happening, and the more is caught than taught. So that's what happens. And
Wow.
you have
Yeah.
parents, and you got there now, and you're having young babies, and you got mamas who have been raising their 16,
Babies
having
having
That's
babies.
it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There's a
We were
whole
young. I
lot
was a
to
young
talk
mother,
about
but
in that respect.
yes.
But we still have to even deal with that.
Yeah.
Because if you're a young mother, let's come on, let me talk to you, baby.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
just understand what you
Yeah.
need to do so that I
Right.
can make sure that you are
Right.
being able to nurture
Nurture
do
that
what
baby.
you need to do and take care of your child. Everything
And that child
happens.
will do the same thing because what they
Absolutely.
see
Yeah,
is
it's
what
what
they
they-
be.
Yes.
You know, so
Exactly.
if you show them that, then they at least have an inkling on what they should be doing.
And what they
Exactly.
should be doing.
And
Yeah.
how they should act. So my son
Right.
is taking me out tomorrow.
Oh.
So I got this nice little mother dress. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna look so American mother tomorrow.
I have a question.
And he's gonna get dressed up for me, right?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh,
and-
he's going to do it. Okay,
Yes,
now that's
and,
nice.
And he's calling the restaurant. So I'm using, again, a male figure, male mentor to have him call in, make the reservations
Oh, that's
That's
for
the
the
way you do
restaurant.
it. That's the way
And
you do
he's
it.
going to, open the door for me. And so I'm like, okay, cool. So we may be going to, I told him I don't want to go to Oceaneer, so we may go down to the wharf so we can have some
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Open
experience
air.
there.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
beautiful
And
down
just
there
me
too.
and him, and just we do it during Easter, but I was the one that orchestrated. So I'm now like I put a male mentor and said, you guys
Work
hey,
that out.
You
Yeah.
help him,
Yes.
Right.
and put some money in his pocket. Give him. He needs $100. Anybody in this room want to contribute? You can, because he's only at 50 now, so he had 50 in his wallet, and so he's gonna treat his mom. I'm gonna try not to eat too expensive on it, but I do want a 5-star. I do want that 5-star, honey.
Train
And
them
so-
up.
least.
Train them right.
I
That's
train him
right.
because I
Train
want
him
him
where
to
they
have a
should be.
good young lady. And
He needs to be in that environment so he
He
understands
does.
when he grow up older, as an
Yeah.
older adult, this is how you do it.
This
Right.
is what
This
is
is what-
expected.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's been trained.
He's gonna
That's
be
good.
13 next month, so that's just like, oh, it's just like I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
that's a good age.
So he's
Ooh.
12 now, so I'm just so scared. I'm like, listen, you're just such a precious boy, but what can I do now? Because
Yeah.
I realize that I got to step out,
Yeah.
and I got to let
Yeah.
a man
Yeah.
handle
You
it.
got to
Right.
Yeah.
become
Right.
a young man and do
Yeah.
some things and
Yeah.
make some decisions
That's
and
right.
love up on you. Let our
Yeah.
children love up
Right.
on us. Let them love up on
Yes.
you.
Yeah,
know?
you do a good job. I love your son.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, we
I
do.
I love your son loving you.
Oh, my
And
son.
I love your grandson
My baby.
loving you.
Loving him.
Yes, I
And you
love
know
that.
what? It's amazing how small the world. I had a meeting with a dental hygienist. They had no clue that was his dental hygienist.
You're
and
kidding me.
Erica's. And she was saying, "Oh, your son, he is so blah blah blah." No, he was.
It makes you feel good.
It makes you
doesn't
feel
it?
so
Feel
good. I mean,
good.
I just met
Special.
this lady and didn't know her, and now she knows my daughter and my grandson. And but I hear all the good words on
Doesn't that
him.
make you
That's
feel
good.
good?
Made me feel
Make you
so
feel
good.
Absolutely.
I'm
That's
proud
when
of
you
you,
train
Dante.
them up
Proud
right.
of you, Dante. Take all of us to Mother's Day dinner.
Yeah, the Bible does talk about when you train up
Yeah.
a child in a good way, when they depart, they just will
And
not
us ladies
depart.
need help
Yeah.
because we did the
Yeah.
same thing with Dante.
Train
We
him
had to
up
get
right.
males to
Yes.
Right.
help us with Dante.
I was a
Yeah.
single mom, you
Yeah.
know.
And I was a single mom.
I was a single mom.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
We're
Yeah.
single moms, and I think our mothers helped us to understand
Exactly,
how
exactly.
to take care of
Yeah.
what we need to do with our children.
But it's
and our
also the
families.
unit of the family. You know,
That's
I
true.
was fortunate enough to have 5 sisters and a brother, and my mom and dad to support me when I had Aaron. And if you don't have a support system,
Right.
it can be very difficult for you. And I really have a lot of sympathy for those moms that are out here that do not have a support system. If you don't have one, you need to find one.
That's right.
You need to find one.
Sisters for Sisters Network, by the way, you can reach them on the internet. .org.
Yeah, but I'm again, you know, we're grateful, we're thankful, and we're blessed.
Getting hyped up here.
And
We are
yeah,
getting
we
so
gotta-
hot. This is the hypest show on the internet.
You know what? I'm gonna say this about Mother's Day. We can definitely move on. I know we have a lot of men who are raising children.
Yes,
Yeah,
they are.
yeah.
Yeah.
We honor
Yeah.
that
And
too.
we honor them for being
honor
in their
them as
footsteps.
And you
well.
are not a mother. Let's get that right. And I am not
But
a
no,
father.
I'm not laughing
right,
because
right.
that was
Understand that.
exactly what I
Understand
was
that,
going
right.
to say. Let us
Right.
make a differentiation between
Yeah.
the fact
Yeah.
that you are appreciated and that
Yes,
you are
and you're
loved,
loved.
and you
Yes.
are cherished
So
in the
loved.
role that you're doing the best you can, because it
Yes.
could be any situation. A mother could have passed on and you
Yes,
could be with
yeah.
the children,
Right.
whatever.
Whatever.
You're adopted, if you will, in that respect. But at the same time, God created women to have babies.
That's
right.
right.
That's right.
I don't care what your sexual preference is. You
Come
cannot
on,
have
Jenna.
this.
Posing for Sports Illustrated.
Okay.
I don't think they want it
And
either.
they don't no, but let me tell you something. Even Prince Harry said, he said, you know, we're even having and congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Baby boy.
Yeah.
And he even said, you know, he gives, you know, for it just blows his mind. It goes over his head how a woman can birth.
Yeah.
That's an experience.
That's an
When a man
experience.
watches that, it's like,
Yeah.
gosh.
Did she
It's
do
so
all that?
surreal.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so he said, you come.
You can
a
see he's a
different
proud
respect. He's
dad.
a proud dad, but it
Ooh,
gives
he's
you
so
another level
happy.
of respect.
Respect,
Right.
yes.
Another
That's
level
right.
of respect from a woman who literally birthed a baby.
And
it
you
takes a
witnessed
lot.
that.
And you witness it at the
Yes.
same time.
Yes.
So when we talk about men mistreating our women, that's something that we have to definitely understand. We are queens.
That's right.
Yeah.
And we should be treated as queens, and we are mothers. And God created us to be queens, and we do have kings, and we will honor our kings as queens. We
That's
should
right.
honor our kings at the same time.
We will.
So with that being said, happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
So from that to Mental Health Day.
Okay.
What's going
We're
on?
on mental
Well,
health.
it's Mental Health Month.
Oh, that's right. It is.
It is.
Right.
Can
But
I-
it's
And
also
and our Health
National
and Wellness.
Women's Health Week.
Is
Oh,
it?
really?
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
I just found
Was it
that
Nurses Week as well?
out. It might have
Yes,
been.
it was.
Yeah,
Definitely.
right,
It was
right.
definitely.
We got a
So
lot
this
to
is
talk about.
Yeah, because this is
Right,
our
right.
health and wellness.
Health and wellness section.
Saturday. And we
Linda's
have
baby.
Great
Yep,
guests,
yep,
and this
yep.
is your day. So
Yeah,
go
my
with it, girl. Handle your business.
Okay.
Right.
Well, yeah, we have a wonderful doctor in the house. Kathy brought our doctor in the house. Kathy,
Oh, I'm
you
so
know my
glad.
doctor. Oh, Kathy's that mic. Yeah.
Oh, I'm starting over.
Okay, well, yeah.
Stay
So,
tuned.
and
Yes.
we have some other guests coming
coming
as
in.
well.
Sure.
And I don't have them in front of me.
Well, that's
Forgive
okay.
me. I
We'll-
don't have everything
we'll have-
written, but they're going to show up. I just want to let you know.
Yeah, they're
course.
here. They're in the house right now.
They're
They're
here.
Earl,
They're
they're in the house.
And we're going to have an exciting show as usual, talking about our teeth. Heaven knows we need to talk about that.
All
That's first
hygiene.
thing.
Oh,
That's the
can't
first
wait.
thing they
Yes.
see. And then we're going to talk about our blood.
about
Woo,
Yeah.
man, this is going to
Teeth
be very
and blood.
interesting. Teeth and blood.
That's a
Blood
nice
and teeth go
combination, right?
together.
They do not go together. Only when you're in the dentist's office.
So we want you to stay tuned to an awesome show. Go and tell your friends to look us up on YouTube under voxwave.com. Call in if you have any questions from the persons on our panel or just from us.
Yeah. Give them the phone number to call in.
Phone number, I don't have my glasses on, but it's 240-719-2560. But, you know, my eye doctor said my vision is improving.
Is it?
Really?
Yes, and
I've
I'm
heard the
seeing-
same thing.
I saw that because say it again. Tell them the number again.
That's it right there.
240-719-2560.
And we'll be right back.
Be right
Yeah, we
back.
got a commercial. We need to take a commercial.
Take a minute.
break.
Oh my God.
Hello, my name is Keisha Martin Burney with the Martin Burney Group at RE/MAX Realty Center in Albany, Maryland. We have been licensed for over 17 years in the DMV. Whether you're looking to purchase, sell, or invest in a home, We have an excellent team of realtors who can assist you with all of your real estate needs. You can contact us at themartinburneyGroup.com. On social media, Facebook and Instagram, themartinburneyGroup.com. You can also give us a call at 240-398-0173. Once again, 240-398-0173. And remember, everything that we touch turns to sold.
For the return of the hilarious hit comedy stage play, it's Lolita Snipes, Head Over Heels. Head Over Heels. A beautiful young woman falls for the charms of a smooth-talking bad boy who thinks he's got her on lock. Well, not if her zany family has anything to say about it. It's Head Over Heels, backed by popular demand, Mother's Day weekend, starring the Emmy Award-winning Jack A, Tamika Scott from Escape, Trina Braxton from the Braxton Family Values, Hugh Parker from 112.
He just wants me to come over for fellowship. Ain't nothing open that late but legs in the Waffle House.
HBO comedian Tony Tone.
Come see me in the stage play Head Over Heels, you big dummy.
8-time Stellar Award winner Dottie Peebles and an all-star cast. It's Lolita Snipes, Head Over Heels. Friday, May 10th and Saturday, May 11th for 3 big shows at the Warner Theater. You're gonna laugh right out of your seat. Tickets available at Ticketmaster.com or charge by phone.
We're back.
Yes.
Yep.
What's up, Facebook? How y'all doing?
Shout out to Facebook, by the way. I was just at a Facebook training and with one of their people, lots of their people. So shout out, they gave me this cute little stand. I had brunch with them and everything. Shout out to DC, the mayor of DC, and what incredible things they're going to be doing with Facebook soon. So let's stay connected in the community. Facebook is amazing. So that's where I was all week long.
Yeah,
for
they're
3 days.
stepping up their game.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
There's so much going on. This weekend has been packed with a lot of events, a lot of good events. Speaking of events, we went to Warner Theater last night.
Yes.
It was great.
Yes.
There's a nice show. They have another show at 3:30 today. Head Over Heels.
Head Over Heels. You got to go to the Warner to see this play.
Yeah,
it was
it's
so
hilarious.
funny. And this, we saw it last year. They're still working on it,
right.
tweaking it, but it's hot. It's hot
it's
now.
right now.
It's
Oh my
right
God, it is
now.
so funny.
Oh, what's it?
I was like, so
Dottie
laughing.
y'all got me crying.
Oh, no, cry. Please cry. But tonight they're having it too.
Yeah, we have a 3:30.
Oh, they do have to
Yeah.
be there. Oh,
And
okay.
then-
Are you going back tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to
Constantly
oversee.
doing things to make sure that we come to DC and we
Right.
host and do what we do to
Awesome.
bring it out. But so much going on for mothers to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
There's so many
Yeah.
other shows and events are going on the weekends, so you have to pick
you
and
pick and choose.
choose.
But that was a
Right.
good one. This
But
is
this
a good
one
one.
is a good one, y'all. You
It
gotta
brings home
go.
a good
It's
message.
I'm telling you, you will not regret spending your dollars at the Warner Theater to see
And
it.
support Black
Black
theater.
Number
Yes.
one.
Most important.
I
Yes.
keep
Yes.
saying that.
Yes.
Support our
We've got to
Black-
support our
Well, yes,
artists,
we
you know,
do.
because that's a job. That's their business. That's their heart and their soul, and they
they're
love what
earning.
they're doing. And they would do it for free, but they shouldn't have to.
Right,
They,
right.
they
They need
have
to get
mouths to
paid.
feed,
Yeah,
you know.
they do.
And we have a playwright here.
Right.
Yeah,
So-
and that's why she inspires me as a female,
Right.
African female woman who's
Yeah.
a playwright, doing her thing and making it happen out of Atlanta.
Atlanta,
Lolita
Georgia, yeah.
Snipes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kudos to
Yeah.
you, girl.
Yeah,
And happy
yeah.
Mother's Day as well, and happy Mother's Day to all our Facebook moms.
And we had
want
Jackie.
to say that to
Jackie.
you. And Jackie.
Jackie's doing
Dottie
it.
Oh, I know
Peoples,
she showed
Trina
up.
Braxton,
Oh.
Tamika Sky, Cute Parker,
It's
Tony Tone.
star-studded.
It's just
Oh,
star-studded.
wow.
And then when I
Star-studded.
say you laugh from the beginning
To the end.
we were all three together. We
Right,
was just
right.
cracking up. And we need laughter. Laughter
We
is the
need-
heart of
that's
our medicine.
Health
of
and
the health.
wellness. We
Yeah.
need laughter.
We need
Yes.
laughter.
Laughter.
Lots
Those
of laughter.
endorphins have to come out.
Absolutely.
And, I heard a story, and I'm just gonna make it short. Back in the day, that was, the slaves got that one day that they could just party, drink, and just have themselves a ball, because they were in those fields every day, and they had that one day, and that was what to save them. You know,
Yes,
so they had to
singing,
laugh, they had to
dancing.
dance, they had to be themselves,
Yes, yes.
and we have to do the same thing.
Yes.
You know, you gotta laugh, you gotta
Yeah.
dance,
These
you
are
gotta love
roots.
your family.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
comes from our roots. So
That's right.
we are a free people. You know, but anyway. It's important. Health and wellness, laugh. You know, one time, you know, we had everybody to laugh
I
that time.
know
You
that,
remember?
I remember.
Yeah,
And
we
it
had-
was just hilarious.
That was hilarious
something
because if
to-
one person
But it helped.
laughs,
It
and
was-
everyone
helped.
laughs and everyone right, it catches and you
Yeah,
feel it.
you feel
And we
it.
proved that. You know, and everybody felt good. So yeah,
Yeah,
that laughter is
absolutely.
important. But
So
yeah.
we got our Black
Oh,
History Month.
Black History Moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun.
You know, we have a tendency to, when we talk about Black history, we're talking about those who have left us.
Right.
You know, and I thought it would be appropriate to talk about Dr. George C. Fraser. Dante,
Who's
were you able
with
to
us.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, yeah.
Dante is going to put up the screen of Dr. George Fraser.
Oh, yeah.
There he is.
A good looking man.
I tell you.
Fine.
He's still
OG,
good looking. OG.
gangster.
He
is a gangster.
He's a gangster.
He said, remind everybody that I'm a gangster.
He is an OG.
Success runs in our race.
Race,
That's how when I
yes.
was first introduced to him. But go ahead.
Yeah, and I'm just really honored to really know this gentleman. Not only that I know him, but I make sure that each of you
We
know
all
him.
know him. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
he has been a blessing not only to my life but to everybody that I try to introduce him to. He is legacy that is walking today,
Right.
and I can't say no more that he is a brother, he is a father to all of us, an uncle, whatever you want the relationship to be is George. We had the opportunity to have him in our presence on Thursday night. Charlene was there. We miss you, my sister.
Yes.
Linda was there.
Yeah.
And he poured into us like it was like going out of style. And that's what I love being around him. And I say that to anybody. Involve yourself around people that you can learn from,
Yeah.
that can teach you
Thank
something.
you, Dante.
Okay? And this is what I love about being in his company. I learn something every time.
Every time.
And he poured into us, like I said, on Thursday night at the Overdue Recognition Art Gallery at
Yes.
Jackie's Place.
Very own.
And ironically, it was his 74th birthday that was May 1st, and we surprised him with cake and champagne, whatever.
Lots of chocolate.
And a lot
Lots
of chai.
chocolate.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
And he
that-
shared with us about the upcoming PAL Networking Conference.
Yes.
This is it right here.
gotta
It's
get
kind of
that too on our
difficult, but
screen.
yeah, we're going to
Right,
bring
we'll
it up
put that on
next
our screen
next week. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the conference originally started, and that's how we connected at the very first one back in 2002 in Cleveland, Ohio. The very first PAL Networking Conference. And that was an engagement, and Kathy, that's what Kathy and I met. Yeah, Kathy was there as well. And each of you, have you been to the PAL Networking
Yes.
Conference?
As
Yeah,
time
everybody's
went on,
been
when it was
there.
in
3
Atlanta.
years,
That's
yeah.
when
Yeah,
actually- yeah.
right,
That was
exactly.
in last year.
Yeah.
It was like in Cleveland for 3 years, and he moved it to Atlanta for about 6 years, and then from Atlanta he moved it to Dallas for about 4 years. We convinced him to move it here to Prince George's County, and it was here for 3. It is now moving to Houston, Texas for 2 years, and our mission is to go to Houston, Texas, and we're going to bring the conference back in 2021.
Oh,
Okay. So if you want to learn more about George Fraser, Google him, number 1. Number 2, if you want to learn about the PAL Networking Conference, Google the PAL Networking Conference. If you want to be engaged and want to go with us as ambassadors,
Part of the delegation.
Okay, with the
Yeah.
delegation.
What delegation going?
give us a
great.
call.
The
There you go.
delegation for the DMV, because that's what they're
DMV.
looking for. We're going to be representation
Exactly.
according to his new plan.
Oh, my God.
We didn't want to
And this
start
is
on
why
that.
you
We don't
listen.
want- yeah.
We just gonna have a whole segment. We're not gonna talk about
We can't talk about it. No, no.
And you
We'll
can
wait.
also
Can't.
go
We
to
have-
YouTube
Too much,
and
too
look
much.
up Dr.
Okay.
George Fraser, because lately he's been on YouTube with Dr. Boyce Watkins.
Yes, he has.
And so they're all merging together, man, and they're going to help us get together.
Yeah.
And
So if
that's
you want to
what-
learn
that's what
more
it's all
about the
about.
conference, you're welcome to call us at 240-678-0117 and come on and join the sisters and brothers that are going down to Houston, Texas.
Houston,
And the
Texas.
date is that is June
26th through the 29th. Great.
in Houston, Texas, and that's right around the corner.
Can you tell them that right there? Tell them that again. Citizen
Citizen of Generation Wealth.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's going to,
Generational wealth.
he's going to talk about his new concept of Fraser Nation. Okay,
We got the
it's
inside.
not we're not local now. We're not, you know, it's the country international. Bring every.
Just stop. Okay, so here's the little scripture I want to give you that he wants this because it was so powerful. We were the first ones to get to hear what this thing was all about. The symbolization, the flag. Okay, shut up, Charlotte. But anyway, we're going to say this, and I'll turn it back over to Wyoming. But he said Proverbs 13:2. Leave a legacy for our children's children.
Yes.
And you're going to hear that's
what
just
it's all
deep.
this
It's
conversation
just, that's
about.
rooted in deepness, but I'm going to read that.
Proverbs.
Right
Just
there.
read Proverbs.
Right
That's right.
Wisdom.
Right.
Yes.
Wisdom.
Book of wisdom.
Right.
So good job. Good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
Okay.
Any birthdays? Any birthdays?
You got
June.
We're in May. We're still in May.
No, we're
So
still
we're
working
gonna-
We're
birthday.
going to say happy birthday again to
Everybody
Dr.
in
George
May.
Fraser.
Yes.
And we're going to continue to honor
Gina, happy
Gina,
birthday.
happy birthday. Gina, happy birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Your birthday. Our guest birthday.
Alfonso Brooks, happy birthday to you.
Oh, my mom's birthday is the 21st.
Oh, Mama's birthday. Yeah.
38 years. That's a blessing.
Leticia Smith, her birthday was earlier.
Leticia Smith.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We're giving. Who did you just say?
My mom's is the 21st. My dad is the 12th. My sister-in-law is the 13th. My brother-in-law is the
And you didn't
29th.
have anybody a few minutes ago. I don't have anybody.
The whole family. I forgot.
Whole bunch.
But it's when you think about these things. So again, we say happy birthday along with happy Mother's Day. Can't stop saying that. Enjoy your weekend, and every day really is Mother's Day.
And congratulations to Howard University. They had
All
their
the
graduations
graduations.
today.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Elena's son just graduated
All the
from Howard University.
HBCUs.
Who?
Elena's son, my nephew.
There you
Oh,
go.
really?
Leonette. Yes. He
Awesome.
just graduated.
Yes,
Good
all
job.
of our graduates. That's
School
that's
of
a wonderful
Communications.
thing.
Yes.
And our
Awesome.
mothers and mothers, they
Yeah.
make our children proud when
Yeah.
you graduate.
Yes,
That's just the
indeed.
best gift
Yes,
a
yes.
mother can
Yes.
have on Mother's Day.
Yes,
is to
yes.
see
Time
their
to go.
child walk across and say bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Out of my house.
Thank you.
You start
You
leaving
hope.
stuff. My son graduated, his whole room changed. Hey, Mom, room know when you graduated. You graduated.
Out the house.
Out the house. This room is my office now.
Kicked him out like that.
But
Wow.
that's a good thing. But we love you and we appreciate you. We're going to come
break
back.
away.
We're gonna
Right.
we got guests in the house and we're going to talk about what, Miss Linda?
We're gonna have dentists, our teeth.
I'm just
Yeah,
ready.
all
Health,
hygiene.
wellness.
Health and wellness. That's all health and wellness.
Yeah.
But today
Today
the focus
is on our
teeth.
teeth.
This is
Yeah.
so
Focus
major.
on teeth and gums, right?
So important.
I am so psyched about this because people have died that's like here in the DMV because of dental.
Yes.
And so I'm about to tune
Your
people
teeth
in.
is not doing what it need to do. Listen up today.
Listen up.
I
Go
am
and tell the
so
family.
excited. Go tell the family, please.
Hurry up.
We'll be
All
right
we'll
back.
be right back.
Yes, please. Okay, cool. Yes.
Come on.
right.
Miss-
All right, we're back. Show those teeth, y'all.
Whatever ones
Ooh,
you
I
got
love
left.
his smile. Look at him.
Oh, he's got a good set of teeth.
Oh yeah, you know he got a good set.
Yeah, you know.
Was your daddy a dentist?
No.
Nobody?
My uncle.
Oh, he encouraged
So he
you.
inspired you
Well, we
to.
wanna,
He pushed me.
There you go.
Okay,
we
sorry.
want
Okay,
to
we-
thank Kathy
yes,
for,
yes.
for
Yes.
inviting you, and Kathy's going to introduce you, our sister Kathy.
Hey.
Kathy.
Okay, well, I want to say thank you so much, Dr. Blagrove, for coming out today. And Dr. Blagrove graduated from
Howard University.
Okay.
You know.
You know.
That's right, in 2007. And currently he has a dental practice at the Shops in Iverson, or formerly
okay,
Iverson,
awesome.
in our community.
In our community,
In our
yes.
community.
I love that.
Yes, yes. And he has a great staff. He does great work. See my teeth? And my husband's teeth were like, could use work, and Dr. Blago took care of my husband.
Awesome.
So, I'm really excited to have him here. And again, thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
coming.
Ms. Muhammad.
Thank you. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Right.
Good
There's
job.
dentists in
So
it.
where do we begin? I mean, there's so
I know.
much. We
There's
got
a preacher in the house.
10 minutes to talk about
You
that.
guys could start. You guys could
Okay.
start.
Oh.
So, how long? And put your mic up to your mouth, because we all
okay.
want
Sorry,
everyone
sorry.
to hear you loud and clearly, because we understand that there's death and life in your teeth. And that's
There
not.
is.
That's me saying that.
There
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I've
There
heard
is.
that before.
There
I've
is.
heard that.
There is, because everything is connected. Everything is connected. So you have bacteria in your gums. The bacteria can now get into the bloodstream and travel throughout.
The whole
So
So that's why we talk about blood and teeth, because things can back up and then it can become infections.
right,
And,
and the
that's not
vascular
good.
system will carry it throughout the
Wow.
body.
Wow.
So it's carried to the brain.
And it's closest to your brain. Don't have too far to go.
Too far to go. Yeah.
Carry it to your heart, carry it to your blood vessels, causing all different types of issues for you.
I think
So if
that's
they can hear us Facebook, because this is very important. We hope we can
serious.
hear.
Oh, it's the air show is today too, so we have
Oh,
plays
I'm going.
on.
I'll be over there
So-
soon. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you have a soft voice.
So- so
Okay,
project.
so I'll project a little
Yeah,
bit more.
project
Okay,
some
all
more.
right,
Yeah.
I'll project a little bit more.
Yeah, so I think that's like very important, because there is a team member whose husband is currently in the hospital. It started off with a infection in his teeth, and he went to the hospital and they didn't know what was going on, and that lasted for about like a week or so. The following week, which is this Thursday, he had a stroke.
Oh,
Wow.
because of?
I don't know. So I'm here
But
because
it
he
was
just all this information he just gave us. You know, bacteria gets into the vascular system, which carries it to the heart and other things. So
blood is
talk about that. Like
Yeah.
when someone has a missing tooth, I think that's important. How I mean,
missing
and it need to
teeth-
be pulled. Like they,
Right. Okay.
yeah.
If we have any type of infection, infection is a bacterial infection. Can get a bacterial infection can get into the bloodstream, carry to the heart, and cause problems in the heart valves, or it could cause problems within the blood vessels, leading to atherosclerosis and different type of problems of that sort. Okay. There was a young man in the area a while back. I think
remember that.
Devontae. I can't remember his last name,
I
but
remember that
it was a
story.
young child who had a infection, and it traveled. So, dental problems affects our community, and we need to think prevention.
So do you
most.
feel that because people don't have health care, dental care, any coverages or anything that prevent them
Economics
Yeah,
really
economics.
affects dental, and dental affects economics, right?
And fear, because mine was always fear.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Fear, you know,
It's
it's
worth
growing
it
up.
in the end, but
I
you
help
gotta
you
go
with
through
fear.
pain.
No, you can
We can help you with the fear.
Right.
Yeah.
I
We
got
can help you
over
get
it,
past the
but
fear.
I you know, for years, I,
Yeah.
I
hated to
neglected
get-
my teeth
Yeah.
until I
Yeah.
got older
But
because
you know-
of fear.
Yeah, same
And
here.
even now, you think you may have good teeth because of the underlying things.
Right.
But what I
Yeah.
tell my patients about the fear aspect is that people usually wait until there's a problem.
Yeah.
So
no
you never
pre.
develop good experiences at the dentist, right? Come in for your regular exams. Build cleanings, right? Have good experiences. Good experiences lead to more comfort and lead to less problems. Lead to those less traumatic appointments that you have, you know. So
Wow, I think people feel that, okay, I want to go to the dentist, and I don't want to say that women don't, but a lot of men are just kind of like be a little apprehensive about wanting to go to the dentist.
Yes.
I've seen men, and I'm going to tell you something, ladies. You don't want to date a jacked up guy with backed up teeth.
That's
With
right.
bad breath.
It's real.
No,
It's real.
Right.
It's real. You got to kiss that man. We want to see some
Be
smiling
real.
teeth.
No, you have to be honest.
Yes,
be
be
honest,
honest.
because they would respect the fact they might not take it well right away, but
I encourage my patients to help their spouses.
okay.
Right.
Right? Because it's teamwork.
It
right?
is.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you see where he or she is falling short, right? Now you step up and you push them. Use whatever mechanisms that you have
Right.
to push them and get them to see their oral health care providers, their dentists.
I wanted to ask the question about the whitening. You know, this
Yeah.
is
Okay.
Yeah, that's a
They've
good
been
question.
talking
Big
about
thing
that
about
on
whitening,
TV,
yeah.
on
And
the
look,
TV
now,
a lot.
do these people have? Well, of course, you got to get your gums and teeth together because everyone just say, "Oh, I just want to have white teeth."
Yeah, yeah.
Whitening, if you have healthy teeth, whitening doesn't cause any major issues.
Okay.
Sensitivity is one post. It affects the enamel, may cause some demineralization early, but then those same minerals are in your saliva, so your teeth will remineralize over time. Can cause some gum sensitivity, but those things are usually transient. They usually go away shortly after.
So, what is the one thing that you would recommend our audience to do on a regular?
On a regular basis.
Yeah.
Brush
Floss.
and floss.
Hello.
Okay, floss. I push flossing to my patients all the time because a lot of people will brush and not floss.
And not floss.
Right?
Because they think they have
Right.
gotten all of
They
that.
got it right.
Okay.
But flossing is very important. I show my patients all the time after I clean them and I still go in and floss.
It's
Sometimes
still-
you
Still
still
find stuff,
have right.
right.
So flossing
I've been
is
doing it on a
extremely
regular,
important.
I've been
And how often?
I'm not happy until I see something come out.
Yeah,
Really.
because you know you've had
And
particles
yes,
and
I
stuff.
mean, yeah, something gotta
but
be
my
in between
question
there.
is, how often should we come to a dentist?
Yeah,
Well,
that was my
visit.
question.
Normally it's once every 6 months. But once you go, your dentist will give you a specialized frequency that you should come in. Like some
Some may-
people,
yeah, I was
some
gonna
people
say.
need more frequent than
Exactly,
6
yeah.
months.
Depending on the
So each person's an individual, and we treat them as such. So first come in, and then your dentist will give you a good frequency.
So my
pattern to come in.
question: are you affordable?
Very affordable.
Well, I have a question. Okay, so now we're talking about not only the older generation, what we used to call older, but now you have younger generation that are
Yes.
missing teeth, and now this thing called, well, I know it's been around for a while, but we're talking about what, implants? Or
Implants.
that little steel pole that I'm watching. Like, is that dangerous?
No.
Like, what is that
No.
thing? Like
Dental
that?
implants
You know what I'm talking
are-
about? Dental implants?
Dental implants are a wonderful thing to. We've heard them being described as a lot of things.
Right.
Pole I've never heard, but it's okay. We've heard it.
It looked like a pole. It looked like a screw inside the mouth, and I'm like,
And it looked like
want
it
that.
hurt.
Right.
it looked like it really hurts. Okay,
It hurts going
I'm
in.
just saying because I may have to get one. So I'm just being real.
and it
so.
doesn't. It doesn't.
It doesn't hurt.
It doesn't hurt?
No.
Well,
Okay, you tell them.
I give my
I mean, everything is going to be a little something, but it's not as.
I cannot tell. Let me
Right.
just say this: there is no dentist you go to and they say no pain. I mean, come on.
Like really?
Really?
You
Okay,
have to knock me
it's
out.
relative.
No,
Everything.
I want all the
Not
gas.
you.
I want the gas.
Everything.
Knock me out.
Knock me back. Just knock me out. I want the gas.
We have enough to make you comfortable. That's what.
Really?
Yes, we have enough to make you comfortable. Definitely, there's enough out there to make you comfortable. And dental implants are a good technology to
Okay.
replace teeth. They are highly successful.
They are.
How long do they last?
They can last forever. If they're taken care of. If they're taken care of, but a lot of people believe that you get a dental implant and now your problems are solved. No.
Yeah.
You still have
You
to
still gotta
maintain.
take care of it.
There
Yeah.
still has to be maintenance involved. Home care, proper home care, proper diet, things like that.
Yeah.
For,
and it's amazing. You just
for
said the key
long-term.
word was diet.
Diet.
Diet has a big impact on your
Yes,
mouth,
mouth,
your
yes.
All that acid we put in
Yeah.
our
What about the
sodas
coffee?
and stuff.
sodas, yeah.
The sweet-
and the
Oh, the sweet
sugary,
tea.
the
Sugar,
sugary
sugar,
stuff,
sugar.
yes, the sugary stuff.
Yeah.
Well, we can talk
well-
about this stuff, but I'll tell you what, before you leave and have him to you wrap it up for us, because
Yeah,
we need some
well,
information from him.
We need
Yeah,
information.
right. We need your location
Oh.
and your phone number.
Wow.
Yeah.
And if you're on social media, let us know. How do we get in contact with you?
My office is at the shops in Iverson, 3731 Branch Avenue, Suite 301, 3731 Branch Avenue, Suite 301, and that's in Temple Hills.
Okay, say that number 301.
It-
Your number again for the audience. to
Oh,
know.
the phone number is 301-702-3382.
And the shops by Iverson.
The shops in Iverson, yes.
We have two persons. We have
Yeah.
our fitness guy. Do you know him? Lewis.
downstairs.
He's
Cunningham?
loves, yes.
He's a
That's
part of our
good.
family too.
Because in the
Yes.
mall we have monthly meetings,
Right.
Oh, you
tenant
did.
meetings,
That's good.
and we all
Now
know
you
each
can
other.
get
Yeah,
your-
we
Are
support
you
each other.
fairly new?
I've been there since 2012.
Okay.
Oh, so you've been there for a while. Yeah.
So we want you all to go out and
Please support his
Yeah.
business.
We're in the
Yeah.
Bank of America building, third
Right.
floor in the Bank of
Okay.
America building, upstairs from the
You
Bank
have
of
music?
America.
You have music? You have earphones?
We could play. I play.
You have the
I
spa
play all
sound?
that. Not the
I
spa
need all
sound.
that when
Oh,
I
you
get
need all
hot.
that?
Okay? Like,
All right.
But I would like to,
We'll arrange it for you.
I would like to ask one last question. Insurance. Do you take
We
all
take
type?
all type of
That's
insurance.
good to know.
That's very good.
All type of insurance.
Very good question.
Yeah, because a lot of people just.
Right.
And if you call, they can ask these questions and
We
they'll
could
know
ask any
whatever
question.
you do.
Tiara
Put on a plan.
is wonderful at answering all questions.
Good.
Right, Miss Muhammad?
Yeah,
Tiara's wonderful.
is she? Awesome.
Tiara's my.
Well, we
Tiara's
definitely gonna
wonderful
have
at
you
answering all
come
the
back.
questions.
Yeah.
And we're going,
Please.
like I said, we want to have a symposium. We're going to start, and
Oh,
we're having
yeah.
our meeting to have persons like you, our dental, our health professionals, to have a conversation in a forum style.
Yeah,
So we definitely
yeah.
want to invite you
will
because
definitely
we
be
need our
back.
dentists, everyone to be there because we want to invite the community.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so thank
Good
you so
job.
much
Thank
for
you
coming.
for
Thank
out.
you.
Thank you.
And I want to say Happy Mother's Day.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Extend Happy Mother's Day to you all.
Thank you.
very much.
My
All
pleasure.
right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, it's time for us to switch up again right fast. We have an awesome, more on the show. We're going to talk about the blood, y'all. So come on. We'll be back with you in a minute. Okay, Stan, take it away.
Hi, I'm Daryl from Chrysalis for Wealth.
And I'm Alicia. At Chrysalis for Wealth, also known as C4W, our mission is to transform local communities one individual, one family at a time by just teaching some basic financial principles.
We're particularly focused on the ordinary individual, you know, the average hardworking Joe who just can't seem to make their money work to grow and become financially secure.
You see, we find that everyone's not having that same conversation at the dinner table. We believe it's important that we level the playing field and ensure that all have the opportunity for financial success.
At C4W, we specialize in education through a wide array of services. We teach our clients to become financially secure, responsibly insured, and tax-wise.
Contact us. Let us be your fit team.
Ready for the return of the hilarious hit comedy stage play. It's Lolita Snipes. Head over heels. Head over heels. A beautiful young woman falls for the charms of a smooth-talking bad boy who thinks he's got her on lock. Well, zany family has anything to say about it. Over heels. Back by popular demand. Mother's Day weekend. Starring the Emmy Award-winning Jack A. Tamika Scott from Escape. Trina Braxton from the Braxton Family Values. Hugh Parker from 112.
He just wants me to come over for fellowship. Ain't nothing open that late, but legs in the Waffle House.
HBO comedian Tony Tone.
Come see me in the stage play Head Over Heels, you big dummy.
8-time Stellar Award winner Dottie Peebles and an all-star cast. It's Lolita Snipes, Head Over Heels. Friday, May 10th and Saturday, May 11th for 3 big shows at the Warner Theater. You're gonna laugh right out of your seat. Tickets available at Ticketmaster.com or charge by phone.
It's so much going on and transitioning, and love is in the air.
Yes, it is.
Teeth and blood
We were
everywhere.
talking about,
Love is in the air.
talking about the dental. I mean, that was a good.
Yeah, we were talking about it. We had our wonderful dentist here in the house. Now we have Angela Holmes and Alfonso Brooks, and they're going to talk to us about a real good subject, talking about our blood analysis. I'm not sure. Let them. I'm gonna let you speak. DNA. Tell us.
That's a whole
please
subject.
Tell us about you. Tell us about your company and everything, please.
Well, Alfonso Brooks and I have been together
you guys talk
for about 20 years, and we're all about empowering the community. I'm the daughter of a Tuskegee Airman, so that's my obligation to go.
Well, they flying over today.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the project that we're working on focuses on seniors that are between 65 and 79, which are the baby boomers. And we can learn a lot from their DNA about how we fix those of us that have not crossed over. Sorry, Al. To the 60 yet. I'm not there yet.
I'm there.
Looking good.
So, what our project is called the Precision Medicine Initiative. It was started by President Obama, and it was about being able to look at cancer, which is a nasty word in our community, and find a way to identify your gene that causes the tumor, and then treat it according to what your body's producing and what your body's producing. Whereas in the past, all of us could have cancer and we're all getting the same radiation, the same everything. And so this is individualized. So I'm going to let Al take over from here.
Well, like I said, it's genetic cancer screening, okay, and we represent a company that has gotten a contract to be able to go out and work with seniors 65 to 75, and what we do, we go to educate, because a lot of things people don't know can definitely, cause them, and the C word is really prevalent in our community, and once you hear that word, that C, you're scared, okay, and one of the things that happens is called preventive medication. I mean, the earlier you find early detection, and normally what happens when we find out that we have cancer is almost too late. We're in stage, later stages. But with genetic testing, they're able to determine whether or not you carry the gene that may. Doesn't mean that you will have it, but you may get it. Okay. So what that does is that allows the doctors to start treating you differently. Preventive diet, all kinds of stuff. And not only that, the reason why they started these testings is because they wanted to see if it's hereditary. Okay? Because if you have it, okay, then you can tell your family members that, hey, we need to start treating you different. It was a big thing with one of the actors where her mother and her sister and some family, what was her name? Angelina Jolie.
Oh, yeah.
Well, she went on and just removed
She sure
her
did.
breasts,
Both.
both her breasts, so she wouldn't get cancer, because she understood, her hereditary. And so what this company is doing is basically going out and educating, and then providing the screening for these people to be able to be tested. Okay, and then from there, they would then notify their particular doctors so that they can be treated, and they can look for different things that's happening. So that's what we're working on right now. We started our agency. Angela's been doing a great job in setting up our agency. We started also one in Georgia just recently.
Oh my
You
goodness.
said Georgia?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
What part?
Albany.
Albany. Yes. Yes.
And
Know
I,
that well.
she called me, and I did not know who this person was. And I get a lot of phone calls because I'm a community liaison. And she just kept talking with this southern drawl. And I'm like, okay, well, who the ham fat is this on the phone? And she kept talking, and she had been introduced to it. But the person that introduced her to it kind of walked away. And I was like, okay, well, that's my blessing. Okay.
Right.
She came into the project on Tuesday. Last night, she called me at midnight. She has 15 people in her agency in Georgia now. They're ready to share this. They're part of the Baptist Convention.
Okay.
She's also an insurance agent, so she
Okay.
gets it.
They are.
gets it,
Okay.
yeah.
Right.
She gets
Right.
that we have to educate.
Yes.
Because when I go into the doctor, let's just be clear, Mr. Dentist. When I go into the doctor, I let he or she know, I know this.
Yeah.
So what you're about to tell me with this blanket statement, here's a good example. I switched doctors, went into the doctor, and the first thing he said, and my mother's sitting there, okay, didn't I just say I was 25 plus? He
Plus.
says, hey, no, that's you with the plus. He says, well, she has to learn how to push away from the table. And I said,
Oh my.
Oh, dear.
I was like, okay, wig, stay in one spot. He wasn't listening to what I was saying.
Okay.
What I discovered is that I had hypothyroidism. I was working out. I was barely eating because it was 800 calories, but nothing was moving.
Okay.
And so he was not listening to me. So I did a DNA test on self. What is the body missing?
Okay.
I'm missing B3 and B6.
Okay.
And don't those contribute to my thyroid, doctor? So when I discovered that, I said, okay, I'm taking this into my own hands because you keep giving me Synthroid. When I looked up, I was on the scale. I was 30 pounds heavier. I was like, ooh, the devil is a lie.
Okay.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So with precision medicine, you have the opportunity to understand the genes that are in you
Yes.
and what fits for you. There was I don't want to call it a fad, but there was a phase when they were focusing on type A eating, type O, type B, that kind of thing. And people thought it was just a phase. It's not. You pay attention to what your body has, and that's how you'll make it work for you.
So can you share with the audience, we have like a minute or so left in this segment.
Because we're going to definitely have to bring you back.
Yeah,
But
you
I
got to
wanna
come
make
back.
sure
Yeah.
that,
What it is that you
give
do.
us the
Yeah.
information
The company.
and give them more. I want them to understand what is it. I
Right.
mean, the simplest terms you can in the last minute. Give them what you actually do.
We actually do intake. We take your information in. You again, because you're 65 to 79.
Okay.
You're on Medicare. So
Okay.
Medicare B pays for
Okay.
the testing.
And
So
your
we do
testing involves with making
swabbing the inside of your cheek,
Okay. Okay.
submitting it to our processing center.
Okay.
Then you're going to get a gene, we call it a gene counselor.
Okay.
That's going to work with you and your doctor.
Okay.
To make sure that you're getting the right treatment for yourself.
Okay. And you can determine if that DNA can tell you a lot.
Oh, DNA tells you a lot.
Yeah, your DNA can tell you a lot, and those things when you go to such as this organization. What's the name of your organization again?
The name of our joint organization is Citizens Encouraging Community Revitalization and the Rhino Group.
Say that slowly.
citizens, encouraging, community, revitalization, and the Rhino Group.
And the Rhino Group. Okay. And where you are located?
We're located at 5211 Oth Road, Suite
okay.
203, Camp Springs, Maryland.
Okay. And so you have this insurance related to people? They can pay. They have to pay straight out because some facilities.
No, there's no out of pocket associated with this because you have to have because of the study that's going on. They need a lot of people to take the study to make sure.
Right.
So Medicare Part B and the associate insurances.
There are certain
that will take
right.
Yeah,
so
but for the most part, when you look at Medicare B takes care of research studies, and this is what it is. It's a research.
Right. Okay. And so there's no actually out-of-pocket cost for the client.
Right.
I would like for us to bring someone in that you may not be able, not to say you can't do this, to talk about how important vitamins are.
Oh yeah, we'll
bodies,
do that.
and
We will do
need
that
on our next health and wellness segment.
Okay.
Because
Definitely.
I find a lot of women don't take certain vitamins that we need women to take essential vitamins.
Right.
And our young girls don't understand about vitamins. They don't understand
You
how
need
the
A to
prenatal
Z.
care is taken.
You need A to Z.
lot.
I got them all lined up all on my
Yeah.
desk. I put them. I take them to work because they're on my desk
Whether
in
it's
front
in
of
a
my
pill
computer.
form or
You
liquid
know,
form.
I do A to Z.
Yeah.
They lined
Yeah.
up.
It's
I
like
can
a
say,
pill.
oh, I
liquid
need that
because
one.
I can. But
Yeah.
you know what? I'm so excited you came because I think that DNA testing is very important.
It's very
And we
important.
want to bring her
Very
back
important.
because she has an entrepreneurship part of this. And I'm so
and
excited
we'll bring you back
that
to do
you
that.
are here
Definitely.
because it's so
Maybe
important.
we'll do that in our health and wellness segment. They can come back.
Well, we have
Okay.
entrepreneurship that's coming
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
If,
We
if
got-
they're
we-
available, we can talk
Yeah,
about
that'd
that.
be
stuff
great.
coming
That'd
up.
be
Yeah.
good.
Let us know.
So
So
our time has been well spent.
Yes.
Yes.
And you all can run back the tape. If you missed something, just go to YouTube and find the tape. That's all.
Search for
Live.
Sisters Live.
Type
On
in
YouTube.
Four Sisters Live. This
Yeah.
is a great day.
Yeah.
You have a website?
Website is cecr.us. www.cecr.us.
Okay.
Good.
Awesome.
And hi, Dr. Tashika Green, wherever you are, darling. Happy Mother's Day.
Okay.
But anyway, we want to say Happy Mother's Day again to all our Sister for Sisters Network. We love y'all. And we love you all for watching us today. But time has been well spent. What time is it, girls?
It's time
for
you to walk in your purpose and prosperity.
See you next week. Have a great weekend.
Okay.
Let's rock it out. Y'all got to rock with us.
No, not yet. Yeah, they got to rock it out.
I forgot that much.